Welcome to another Call of Duty World War II Nintendo Switch rumour roundup. Well, this isn't a rumour, this is news, this is concrete, this is what we've been waiting for, confirmation either way. So pretty much I'd just like to thank RotoRooter64 on Twitter for pointing me to this tweet from Michael Condrey, who is the lead developer over at Sledgehammer Games. Him and Glenn Schofield are the lead developers for Sledgehammer Games. They are working on Call of Duty World War II. So somebody asked them about whether Call of Duty World War II will be coming out for the Switch, and this is what he had to say. And unfortunately, it is bad news. So this is what he had to say. Not currently. That is a conversation for the Activision business guys, to be honest. So that pretty much confirms that Call of Duty World War II will not be coming out for the Switch. Now, I did ask, there are rumours about, Beanox porting the game over to the Switch. Can you clarify the situation? He hasn't replied to my tweet at this moment in time, but this is black and white. I don't think Call of Duty World War II is coming out for the Switch. I don't think any other developer or any other studio over at Activision are porting a game for the Switch, because I think Michael Condrey would have said, yeah, we've got Beanox porting a game for the Switch. So this is, that's it. I think the situation has been cleared up. Unfortunately, Call of Duty World War II isn't coming out for the Switch, and this is the reason why I've been saying, despite me having sources, one of them was complete rubbish. One of my sources was completely unreliable. Pretty much the person that had been spreading around these rumours, that appeared on bad5.com, that got the community talking, that source was complete rubbish. And I tell you why that source was rubbish, because last week when I came out with, that Call of Duty exclusive video, that person said, oh yeah, Activision, they said Beanox, that they told Beanox to work on an exclusive, and then they cancelled it, and then they got them to work on Call of Duty World War II. I haven't really covered any of what that source was telling me, just because it wasn't really anything concrete. Had another source who is in the gaming industry who did get told about the NX before, Eurogamer and Lord Kate Dale, Emily Rogers. They got told about Mara Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which obviously is real based on the leaks. And that person did come out and say that Call of Duty, there was an exclusive game in the works by Beanox, but they cancelled it. So that was why in every single one of my Call of Duty World War II videos, despite me having, people telling me, yeah, Call of Duty World War II, blah-de-blah is coming out for the Switch, despite me getting these sources, this is why I've been always saying that I need to see something concrete to actually believe that Call of Duty World War II is coming out for the Switch. So that is why I've always been waiting for something concrete, and that is why I've always, I've not really believed that Call of Duty World War II is coming out for the Switch, despite me, having these sources. I've always felt that Call of Duty World War II isn't coming out for the Switch, and I pretty much say that in every single video. I always give my thoughts on whether I believe Call of Duty World War II was coming out for the Switch at that time. Last week I said my swingometer was, moved back over towards the camp that Call of Duty World War II isn't coming out for the Switch, and unfortunately, I was right. That was what my gut was telling me all throughout this period. Despite me having my sources, I've always had the gut feeling that Call of Duty World War II isn't coming out for the Switch, and I tried to make that clear in those videos. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully I haven't misled you along this journey. I've always tried to give you my opinions at the end of those videos. I've always said that, I need to see something concrete, and this was the reason why I needed to see something concrete, because I always thought this could happen, and unfortunately it has happened. Call of Duty World War II isn't coming out for the Switch, and I am absolutely gutted. I really am, because I wanted to play this game on the Switch with HD Rumble, with gyro, mouse control. I can't even flip and speak this morning, I must apologise. But yeah, I really wanted a game with gyro, mouse control. Go back to the Wii days, go back to the Wii U days with mouse control for first person shooters again. Really did love that time period where we had GoldenEye, Conduit, and we had Call of Duty. We had the flipping triangle of mouse control first person shooters. Now we don't have any at all. So I really wanted Call of Duty World War 2 to come out for the Switch. But what happens now? Is this the end of the road for Call of Duty on the Switch this year? Well, I guess it depends whether you believe that video that I did come out with last week, where I had a source who, like I said, is in the gaming industry, did get the NX right, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Steep right, who did say that Beanox were working on an exclusive Call of Duty game, but it got cancelled. So, you know, could Beanox be working on a Modern Warfare remastered port? Or, this is something which I've always said about Beanox, could they just be working on, you know, Call of Duty World War 2, helping out development with Sledgehammer games for the PS4, Xbox One? Maybe they are working on DLC. Maybe they aren't working on anything Switch related. So I guess we have to wait and see. My gut feeling is telling me that we will not be getting anything Call of Duty this year. But I'll definitely take a Modern Warfare remastered port at this point. So yeah, unfortunately, this is black and white. Unfortunately, Call of Duty World War 2 isn't coming out for the Switch. But if I hear anything else from my source who knows somebody in the gaming industry, then of course I will tell you in one of my videos. I'm totally discounting what another person's been telling me until they come with something concrete. So yeah, like I said many times, this is what I've always been saying, that I want to see something concrete, and unfortunately my gut feeling was right. If you feel like I have misled you, then I really must apologise. I feel like I have been honest. So I feel like some other people in my situation would just paint themselves out to be, you know, oh yeah, Call of Duty is coming out for the Switch because I've got these sources. I've always been honest. I've always said, no, I need to see something concrete to fully believe that Call of Duty World War 2 is coming out for the Switch. There was a point where I was 50-50, but most of the time I didn't really believe that Call of Duty World War 2 was coming out for the Switch. But I always covered this sort of stuff just because I wanted it. I really wanted Call of Duty to come out for the Switch. I really did. So yeah, I'm gutted at this moment in time. I really am. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you think that is the end of the road, or do you think we'll get something from Beanox? Do you think Beanox are working on the Switch? I know you got them, you know, liking the Switch reveal trailer, but like I said, Nintendo and Beanox, they have a history. They worked on Quantum of Solace. They ported Quantum of Solace for the Wii. They've worked on many other games for the Wii, DS, I do believe Wii U as well. So maybe that was the reason why they did post about the Switch reveal in October. Maybe they aren't working on a Switch related project. So definitely I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this. But that is it for this video. I'm gutted. Just like to thank Rob Rooter 64, I think your name was, for pointing this out to me. I can't believe this hasn't blown up in the community. Can't believe nobody's talking about this. But I think this is it. This is the clearest indication yet that Call of Duty World War 2 isn't coming out for the Switch. This is concrete. This is pretty much stone flipping concrete. It's not coming out for the Switch, unfortunately. And I think that is the end of the road. So yeah, that's it. Apologies, this isn't the most of my... It's not like one of the best videos I've ever made in my life. Been stuttering all over the place. I just really wanted to talk about Call of Duty World War 2. And yeah, that is it for this video. I've got many other videos coming out this week. This video, or this channel, is going to go flipping bananas this week again. I can't flip and speak. today. So it's time for me to press that stop button. And I'll see you next time, hopefully, where I can come out with a flipping video where I'm not flipping stuttering every flipping 2 seconds. I'm not saying the word flipping every 2 flipping seconds. So yeah, I need to press that stop button. Otherwise, it'll just be the next 5 minutes of me saying the word flipping in a sentence. So yeah, that's it. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.